Hello. I'm still trying. Oh, I've got glasses. Glasses. I'm going to have to shout because the thing's on. Nick is here. You can see his head. No, it's all right. I'll just shout. You want to turn down? Okay. The thing's on. The heater's on. And it's blowing things and it's making a tremendous amount of noise. And it just seems awful dull, doesn't it?
Oh, there's more lights.
Okay, so it's Monday. And we're all living, which is, oh gosh, that's hellish. It does. I don't have my little stand any longer, so...
You need to come over here a bit.
Yeah, but look. How'd you turn it around? We're having a technical problem. Look, now it's not working.
Is that better?
Did you move it? Yes. You know, I think your thingy's not on the thing. That's why I ain't got the questions.
Either that or you've joined the wrong one.
No, it's okay now. I got it. I did it. There you go. Oh, look. So it's just us. Mary's upstairs. She's keeping out of nonsense. Janine's chasing goats around, so she might come in. And it is obviously Monday. Oh gosh, I better do this mail. There are still packages. They're still not here. They're down in the mail hut just now. It's a bit frantic coming home. So I'm just going to go straight in with this. Hello, Minnie. Hello. Well, thank you for that. I know. I love you. This is from the Knowltons, I think, in Maine. And I keep forgetting we're in Christmas card season.
It is. It's a snowman.
It's lovely. It is like a snowman. It is. Oh my gosh. Thank you very much. This is from Gerald and Elizabeth Knowlton. And that's very generous of you, and thank you so very much. Yes, we're counting the days to the new year as well, funnily enough. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll put it in the drawer right now so it's safe. Okie dokie. This is, this is more a personal card for Janine. I'm going to get rid of that because it's got pictures of her friends on it. Jan Gerhold, here we go.
Oh, do you want me to read this?
Thank you very much, Jan. That's much appreciated. I put that there. Yes, you can read them.
Okay. About 1/3 of us think that picking up a penny will bring us good luck. I believe in that, actually.
Me too.
And I don't know. I find it like when I'm cleaning the house up and you find money on the floor.
It's mine.
It's never big money, you know. It's like small money, like nickels and dimes and
Still
the
mine.
odd quarter. I'm pretty excited when a quarter comes up, but
Still mine.
I always pick them up and put them in a little jar somewhere, and that's what kind of clogs up the drawer, the everything drawer. You know the everything drawer?
Yep, it does.
Yeah.
Hello, precious.
Everybody's got an everything drawer where you put all the things you just no idea where to put anywhere else. So that's where they go.
Indeed.
The job that is at least in demand these days is a milkman.
I actually didn't know that there was still milkmen.
I didn't even know there were still milkmen. I would have been surprised if there were, actually.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Gosh, yes.
And it used to be a major part of the day with the milkmen coming on their little electric floats. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was lovely because you always heard them in the snow. That was always very exciting.
That's right.
But you know what we used to do when I was a child, and we were in Colonsay, which is an island in the Hebrides in Scotland, is you used to go and pick up the milk from the dairy, from the farmer, and you would take a bottle with you, and he would decant the milk from the morning's milking into the bottle, and you would take it home, and it was still warm.
Ooh, that sounds horrible. Sounds very quaint, but I don't like the warm milk bit. Yeah, that sounds a bit gross.
Oh, and also, I think what excuse me, we used to get, and I don't know if they did it in the States, but we used to get water. We used to get milk delivered to school every day, so that every child was very fortunate to get a carton of milk. And without fail, they would deliver the milk in crates. And it was a triangular carton. It was very unusual.
That's right, with a little thing to put the straw in.
Yeah. And then it would lie. And in the summer, it was like stinky milk.
Oh, it was
because it was just absolutely bleh. And it must have been that they would ever so often lose a milk carton, and it obviously spilt all over all the other ones. And when you were drinking your milk and they enforced the drinking of the milk.
Yeah, you didn't drink your milk.
Yeah, you weren't outside in the playground.
Well, no, it was worse than that sometimes. Yeah.
That's because you were...
You would get the belt.
No, they didn't give you the belt for not drinking your milk.
Did at my school.
No, they didn't.
You were lucky.
Yes.
Oh, you were lucky.
Yeah. It's an English accent, you twit. Anyway, so the milk was always a bit stinky and a bit warm, and I think that put me off milk for life, actually.
Did you know
No.
that Sean Connery used to be a milkman?
Yes, I did.
Back in the day before he became 007.
Yeah, don't do an impression.
So quite a transition. A transition. Okay. Oh, by the way, I have met Sean Connery.
So have I.
Yeah, in a golf club in Spain.
Do you know where I met him?
Where do you meet?
I met him when he was in Glencoe.
Oh.
We were going up to the Hidden Valley. I was on a school trip, and we were doing ecological things. And he and his wife were coming down, and he said, "Lovely day for it, ladies." And I sort of looked at him and I thought, I sort of recognised that man. And it was when they were filming Highlander, and we only realised that when we came home, because they'd been flooding the moors with what's that gassy stuff that looks cloudy?
Oh yeah,
fake smoke.
The dry ice.
Fake smoke.
Yeah.
So because they'd been filming battle scenes, and he had a really big part in that movie. So yes.
Are you sure he said "lovely day for it, ladies"?
Yes, he did.
Yeah. Did he not say "lovely day for it, ladies"?
No, because he didn't
No.
have a lisp.
No, he didn't say it like that.
No, he didn't.
No.
No.
When I ran into him at the golf club, he said, "Hello, boys," he said. And we were walking into the golf club.
Because you weren't ladies.
And we said, "Hello, Sean," because we were a little taken aback by the fact it was Sean. And that was kind of cool. So that's
So you've done all three?
No, I've got another one.
All right, okay, go for it.
Doctors say that the top 3 items involved in injuries are bicycles, stairs, and footballs. If that was my list, it would probably be
Snowboards.
bicycles, snowboards, and Weimaraner dogs. Yeah. Elizabeth had a Weimaraner dog who loved nothing more than making a sudden movement from where she was as I was walking by her, and the number of times I fell over that dog,
Yeah.
I lost count of. But she took great joy in tripping me up. Yeah. Once so badly that I ended up in hospital. Yeah, so there
The
we
dog
go.
was okay though.
The dog was fine.
Please don't
yeah.
worry.
I think the dog was quite pleased actually. Yeah.
I loved that dog.
I loved that dog too.
I know, she was lovely. Thank you very much, Jan. So I'm going to swap you these ones for these ones.
What are these ones?
It's the next ones.
All right.
Keep up.
All right. More from Jan.
Yes.
1 in 5 people say that they regularly dream about their pet.
All the time.
So, you know when the dog's sitting there, like on the bed, twitching away? Do you think he's dreaming about us?
No, it's probably
Yeah.
rabbits.
Because you know how Arlo does that?
Yeah, Arlo does that all the time.
Arlo has some very vivid
He
dreams.
does.
Uh-huh.
That's our black Great
And he
Dane.
sits there in bed going, like he's running after something. Yeah.
Slowly,
Yeah.
because he is kind of slow.
He's pretty quick when he gets going.
It has to be downhill.
Yeah, downhill, yeah. And without any bends, because he's not very
He
good at
doesn't bend
bends. He
either.
goes, "Grrr," the back end goes out.
Oh, dear me.
Okay. 1 out of 5 parents say they have lied to their children about replacing a dead pet. I don't think Elizabeth's ever done that. She's always made sure of going out and getting the new pet. And sometimes came back with 2. Yeah?
Yeah, I wouldn't like them to be disappointed.
Yeah. All right, finally, a recent survey revealed the average woman pays nearly twice as much for a haircut as a man.
Or 3 times as much. Honestly.
Why do you think that is, though?
Well, very few men, I suppose, are getting all their tweakments, like their highlights and all that sort of thing done.
I don't know, though.
And it's shorter hair and it's quicker.
I don't know.
Oh gosh. Heaven help us.
I have never had highlights.
Your mother put sun in your hair.
Yeah, she used to put lemon juice in it and it would go this sort of...
Because she wanted blonde children.
like orange colour, which was really not very attractive. Here's the next one.
Oh, these are lovely. This is from the vet. Thank you very much, Dr. Parrott and your lovely team.
Oh, is that from Dr. P?
Yes.
Wishing you joy and peace in this holiday season.
Or maybe what he meant was wishing you joy and peace and not to hear from you in this holiday season. Please, no more emergencies.
Nice picture of Betty White on the front there.
My lovely
There
mule.
you go.
It's not Betty White. Well, it could be because she's lovely.
Did you get
Thank
2
you.
of those?
Yes, one for Goldies and one for Carleen.
How nice.
That's lovely. Okay, so today it was Mary. It was Hawthorne. It was Hawthorne Hill. Yep. So funnily enough, Hawthorne Hill this morning, and there was no Carleen because she had gone to the hospital for a scan, and I'm sure she won't mind me saying, but she has a kidney stone that's going to have to be removed, and the kidney stone might be the explanation for a few other of her
Like the back pain.
her concerns. Well, maybe the reoccurring infection.
Yeah.
So that's going to be scheduled and sorted out. So.
And Carly, Janine set up the chicken boards.
Yes, I put pictures online.
Bingo. Oh,
Yes,
you put them online.
I've put them online already.
Oh, good.
Thank you, though.
Yeah, they did
Chicken bingo.
chicken bingo,
Yes,
like shatting bingo.
that's not what we called it.
What did you call it?
Chicken bingo.
You call it shatting bingo.
I know. I think sometimes
It's a missed opportunity, I
Yeah,
think.
and Janine said that some people, she said there's maybe certain places we can't do this. She said because certain people just couldn't understand why they didn't win. So we just need to be careful where we roll this out. But she said it went down very well, so that was absolutely super.
And what did they win?
A picture
A picture?
of one of Carlene's dogs in a hat.
Nice.
Yeah, which is like lovely. So, and tomorrow is Hunt or Trask. What does it say in the calendar, Nick? I got Wanda. I can't move.
Trask.
Tomorrow's Trask. And unfortunately, Mary is going home tomorrow.
I am, but not till 6 o'clock at night.
Oh,
I'm going to be here to go to Trask and feed the dogs. At night.
oh, that's lovely.
And are you coming back? Or?
She
I can't,
is.
No.
No, she's coming back in May, March.
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 Probably,
Yeah.
All right, so you can't help me with the mudding this weekend.
No, I can't, but I can show you tonight.
Right, so we're going to go. So Mary is very fortunately going to come back early on next year, and her brother's coming as well for a week, which will be just lovely. So that's exciting. So although we'll miss her, we know she's coming back, so that's great. And I'll go through the questions now. Yeah, we were good till Nick got there.
Got where?
We turned the thing round and it all went funny. Right, there is Wanda. Wanda boo, Wanda boo, Wanda boo. There she is.
Let's have an extreme close-up of Wanda.
No, just leave it because you start moving things, and she's happy here. Nick,
There's
you're
Wanda saying hi. Hello.
Oh, right, off you go, darling. So, I don't know who that was chasing us up the driveway in the car. We stopped to get the mail, and Janine pulled up for them to come off the main road and pass us by down at the entrance to the driveway, but they sat behind us. And then when we came up, they went storming down at speed. The problem we have is that we're transporting the goats roundabout. There's no street lights, obviously, because it's us on the farm. And so from that point of view, it's not very safe having somebody going at that speed in the driveway. Dinner should be delivered. Yes, I know you've still got postal strike. Yeah, so Carlene's up and about, sending instructions, and she's getting there. But she's going to have this it's keyhole surgery, but I presume that they'll probably take her in and take it from there. So we'll just have to wait and see. Oh. No, we
so
still are.
I figured out what it was though.
What was
the
that
alarm? The alarm. So this alarm going off in the dump trailer was. So I was cleaning things out the other day, and one of the things I threw out was this pet pad thing that.
Is that what it was?
We put on chairs. Like you put it on a chair, and if the dog jumps on the chair, the alarm goes off and scares the living daylights out of them, so they don't jump on the chair again.
Anyway, didn't work.
It didn't work, but it seems to work in the dumpster. And I have to say, I'm impressed by the battery life or whatever battery is there, because it's been going on for almost 2 days now, solid. Because and I can't get it to try. I keep rustling the bag that it's in, and it's not for going off. So hopefully we get up tomorrow and it's not there anymore. But it's nothing dangerous, and nothing to worry about.
Yep, we do have the speed bumps. The problem is with the speed bumps. And this is what we've kind of like, it's a seasonal thing. When we put the speed bumps down, if we freeze and then we have to plough, we've got a problem if they're frozen onto the driveway, and we will not be popular. So we had snow yesterday, but the temperatures are looking okay-ish. So we'll think about that. See, everybody's had warm milk at school. Yep, that's it. Hang on a minute. Hilda got chocolate milk.
Oh.
Chocolate milk would have actually been bearable.
Yeah.
Smelly milk was not good.
No.
Now.
The other favourite at school mealtime where you got the milk was beetroot. And I know Elizabeth loves beetroot,
I love beetroot.
I've never really been a big fan of beetroot. But they always gave you beetroot, and they wanted you to eat the beetroot.
Oh, I love beetroot. Do you remember banana milk at school?
No.
Oh, it was bright yellow and very fake. Janine, did you have banana milk at school?
Banana milk, no.
Oh.
No such thing existed.
Yes, it's really quite not so good. Are you okay now?
I remember Nesquik.
Yeah, yes. Or did you ever have cremola foam?
I don't know, it was a British thing.
Oh, was it?
Okay.
Now.
People
got
my
crackers.
dad, my dad.
I do know your dad.
He used to call Simon Cremola Foam because he looked like the guy on the Cremola Foam jar.
But was he not perpetually angry?
No, the guy in the Cremola Foam just had a big round face.
Oh.
So that's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm going to buy a Goldy's farm computer.
Goldie's farm computer would be a good idea, because we do actually need one that works.
Yeah,
So that when Janine's moving cameras, it doesn't shut off in the middle of it.
Oh,
because my computer, which I've been using and has all of the Goldy's farm stuff on it, has officially died.
I think that computer was donated to us, was it not?
Yeah.
The
So we need one that's reliable, because I have all this stuff that's on the computer.
Do you want to come and sit in?
No, I don't.
the
Doing a fantastic job there, buddy.
The internet stuff arrived today.
Oh, good.
Was that our booster?
Like, so we can beam down to global headquarters down the hill.
Beam down to global headquarters, and global headquarters will phone us and say, "Oi! Oi! Did somebody switch off the The Tinternet.
Yeah, it'd be like, she can be the western region, we'll be the eastern region.
I'm in the southern, because I'll be down where it's warm.
No, down there is west.
Yeah, no, I'm talking South Carolina.
Oh,
That's
right. Okay, I don't think the bridge goes that far.
Yeah, I think our bridge is
And you have to have line of sight, so it's a tricky one, yeah.
It's not really high.
What? Did you get milk and graham crackers at school?
I don't remember yesterday.
Oh, okay.
So I don't remember what I ate in school. I don't remember that. The only thing I remember is eating a lot of pizza for breakfast.
Oh, nothing wrong with that.
And coffee.
You got coffee
the
at
story
school.
that we should tell is
Oh, that's just hilarious.
yes, the story that I was reminded of yesterday. Penny,
This is so funny.
I was out cleaning the paddocks, and a friend of ours from that I literally have known for 40 years, more longer than that.
Penny, over here.
Saw me cleaning the paddocks, and he's like, how's it going? So we chatted for a few minutes, and somehow we got on the conversation. He's like, how's your mother? And I said, oh, she's really good. I bring her coffee every morning, blah, blah, blah. And he said, you don't bring her a thumb depressor? Or do you write it on the thumb depressor? And I was like, oh, right. The story for many years, we moved to Ipswich in, I want to say, 1978. And the first year that we moved here, of course, the house wasn't ready. That sounds familiar, but house wasn't ready. The barn was ready.
Recurring pattern.
Yes. The barn was ready, but the house was not. So we lived, but that was okay. My mother had a plan. She rented a camper. God, it's sounding more and more like me.
It is.
But it wasn't an Airstream. She got a camper. She and my dad lived in the camper, and I lived in the front of the horse trailer, like in the dressing room of the horse trailer, which is fine, really.
That would have probably been a dream come true for you at that age, yeah?
No, and until it rained, okay?
Yeah, okay.
And I remember sleeping in there on a rainy day, but that's not the story I was trying to tell. So, anyways, what we would do every morning, we would get up in the morning and we would go to the local coffee shop, the bagel shop, and every morning, and it turned out that my mother was like the mayor of the coffee shop after a while. People would come in and out, and there were people that were like regularly on her payroll and the way that she paid everyone was through coffee. So she would go, and my dad was a doctor and had his own practice, and she would take the tongue depressors, those things that they put in your mouth, and they go, ah. She would take those little wooden sticks, and everybody that came in and was on her, was on her account that got free coffee. Like she would offer free coffee to a woman that she talked to before and was a single mom and was struggling. She's like, oh, anytime you want a coffee, come on in, I'll buy you a coffee at the coffee shop. So that woman would show up, and she would get a X on so my mother would probably buy 30 coffees a day or something, and they would all go on the tongue depressors. And then and she bought
Yeah.
and she would put a little line on the tongue depressors.
See,
on the stick.
Tally marks.
It's yeah. So she would say, put it on the stick, and we would every day she'd be sitting there having coffee with somebody or everybody, and I would run in there, grab a coffee on my way to work, on my way to school, and I would just put my line on the stick that was sitting on the table, and lots of people would grab the stick, put a line on it. Some people would sit down, and at the end of the day, she'd pass the stick to the owner of Eric Susi. We called him Eric Bagel. I never even knew his last name till Facebook arrived 30 years later. Eric Bagel, and he would take all the sticks, and my mother gave him a little jar, and they'd all go in. And so once a month, he'd dump it all. They'd do the accounting, and she would pay him what we owed for the month of coffees. And
right.
Jack reminded me of the sticks yesterday.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Was there not another story like that about some place you went when you were a kid and you got like a cake or something like that?
On our horse.
On one day
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was before we moved to Linfield. I would go every morning.
Yeah.
In the summer, I would get on my little pony and I would ride to the center of town, Linfield, and I would tie my pony to the little pillar that held up the bakery. And I would run inside. I'd get a chocolate eclair, and then I would have that for breakfast. And then I would go to Worthen's Market, and I would get a box of fudgicles and a frozen pizza, and then I'd gallop as fast as I could the way home, so nothing would melt. And then I would have half the box of fudgicles and half the pizza for lunch, and then the other half for dinner.
But were you not down there again recently?
Oh, right, yes,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
went there a couple years ago, and Karen, who owned the bakery, Karen, I don't even know her last name either, Karen Bakery.
Karen
I walked in and she said, would you like an eclair? They're a little different than they were, 45, 50 years ago, but they were still good.
Oh, wow.
So-
And she remembered you?
And she remembered me, yeah.
and you went, hang on, can I
Hang
have
on.
one from a pony too?
And I remembered her, too. It was kind of interesting.
Did you cry?
I didn't cry.
No?
Yeah,
No.
I don't cry over that stuff.
What,
No.
over food? Seriously, it's
No,
a
I
crime.
only cry. I only
Elizabeth cries
cry.
over food.
I only cry when we're in Pennsylvania and they won't give me my wine.
I know.
That's the only time you'll see me cry.
I know.
That was right. Like Elizabeth and Janine were in Pennsylvania trying to get wine, and you went to the wine store, and they
No, we didn't. We went to the garage.
I thought they went to the garage and they carded you for the wine.
Well, they carded Janine first, and then we pulled off the classic teenage trick of you go and try.
Yeah.
So I went in and I said, "Oh, can I buy?" And they went, "Have you got ID?" And I went, "No, but I'm old enough." And they went, "Yeah, we know that." I was like,
Yeah, and then they're like, you two are together. We're like, I'm almost 60. Can I just have my wine? I'm really going to have it.
And they really wouldn't give it to
"No,
you.
they wouldn't. They
And the
wouldn't."
hotel was like 10 miles away.
No
And we
way.
got to the hotel,
And they didn't have any
in the doldrums, and Janine went and checked the little fridge, and I checked in, and I said, "Can I put this on the tab as well with the little bottles of wine?" They went, "Sure, no problem."
They had it at the hotel.
And we were like,
And then you went.
"How easy
I-
was
Yeah,
that?"
and you went, and you're not even going to card me?
And I stopped crying like a 3-year-old child.
And we
drank the wine.
we ran and found the elevators and went up to the room and drank
And
our wine.
Elizabeth went into her room, and I went into my room, where I then went to bed and listened to you
Well,
through the wall
Snoring.
Well, but I remember her calling me that evening, and all I remember was she called me on FaceTime. So I pick up FaceTime, so I've got my phone like here, and all I see is this woman swigging from like straight from the neck of the small wine bottle.
It was that size. It was a
I was
miniature.
like, has it been a bad day, darling?
Well, there's nothing like driving it, a 4-horse trailer for 8 hours and thinking like the last hour is always the worst.
And
I just
we've
want to
been-
get there,
and
and I'm
we
like,
went-
I just want my glass of wine. I just want
And
a
we
glass
went
of
to
wine.
do the preview at the auction.
Yeah.
And then we had to find the hotel, and we went to the wrong hotel as well.
Yeah.
We went to the one up in the hill,
That part.
and they told us we were definitely in the wrong place, and we were
Yeah.
like, "Damn it!"
Yeah.
So
So
we were doing a tour of the back roads of Pennsylvania with a big truck and a big trailer, and no
it's
wine.
wicked fun. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Yeah.
it's all good.
I'm surprised that's not on your like regular checklist for departure. Donkeys,
Yeah.
hay,
I usually.
large bottle of
Yeah,
wine.
after that incident, it pretty much whenever I go, anyways, I got packing. Yeah,
It's part of the trauma aversion kit.
right.
We've
right.
got knives. We've got the measurement for the height of the trailer for
Yeah.
when we're on the wrong bridgy
Yeah.
road.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's a
Uh-huh.
scary one.
And
And now
wine.
we haven't made any trips because we just
drink
don't.
at home now.
Yeah, no, we're pretty full of animals.
No, you're too
Pretty full.
traumatized by the whole not having wine
Yeah, no, I
experience.
can't go anymore. I don't have, it's because we
they're
don't
gonna
have to
give
clean
this
it.
racket up. It's just going on. There's only so much you can take,
Yeah. So we were going to go to the auction last weekend, but we just don't have the capacity, the room right now with everything going on. I don't want to bring in animals that we don't have proper housing for yet.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that everything, because I have a feeling it's going to be a rough transition.
Yeah.
Yep. So another $750 in legal fees today. So I'm not in quite the good mood.
Yeah, remember.
I always
Oh,
am.
sorry.
It was so
For
on
no apparent reason.
31st of December on your calendar, just put a little reminder to say, go buy wine.
Go buy wine. Go buy wine. Yes. So.
Lots of wine.
So we after I'm gonna go. I'll keep your phone on because I'm gonna need advice on the computer that I buy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you take it with you?
Where are you going?
I'm going to Best Buy. I'm
He
just
loves
gonna
a-
get a
he
general.
loves a trip
I just
to
want
Best Buy.
I just want a computer that can sit here and have all Goldy's Farm on it. Because the one that I've had has been on it was the one that was ERN's.
Yeah.
And that's a dying computer, and everything is so old on it because it was donated when it was half you know.
Dead.
So we need to make another capital investment,
Yes.
which I think makes sense. Even though we do have a great camera person in the morning, Judy, that does the turning of the cameras and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
so
it's
that
good
was
to have
somebody who
backup.
was asking who that was, and that is Judy.
Judy, and of course I don't know her last name either, but
Judy
she's
Camera.
She's in my phone as Judy Camera.
Yeah.
And she's not available every morning to turn the camera, but she's on it a lot. She's so that's why you're seeing the great.
Oh,
view
is
of
that
it.
there's somebody else who moves? I
Yeah,
thought
it's
it
not
was you
just
that was
you.
moving
Yeah,
the
no,
camera.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't always do it. And today I started to move the camera, and then my computer died, and then I was like, you know what? I'm done with fighting with. We gotta.
It's just one
I
other
want to be
thing.
able to. I want everything to
will
work.
Will you be able to do a backup from it, or
Right now, it's not even going to turn on. Maybe I'll give you that computer.
Take the
Yeah,
computer down with you and see if they
because-
can transfer it.
because you want to try and because like setting up all those apps again.
Yeah, well, I just
Like
did it
the-
because I just went through this big trying to fix my computer the first time it died. So I don't really have I don't really have a lot there. The only thing I needed to put on it is a Montague Go, and plus I'll have some downtime while in South
Mhm.
Carolina, which hopefully I'll go to tomorrow.
You're going to South Carolina tomorrow,
Yes, I hope.
are you?
I hope.
No.
I'm
You got
here-
wine?
I got wine. I got wine. Yeah, I'm just going to be there for a week because I figure I can sneak out for a week because we have Mary, my sister's coming, and my mother's.
Maybe tomorrow night.
Yeah, and Judy's here till Thursday. My sister's here on Friday. I get back on Wednesday. So, and my mother is in the nursing home until further notice.
Yeah, and we all need a break from Janine anyway. So
Oh,
there we
shit.
go. Yes. So.
Shit. Yeah. So Carly and Mike will be covering the barn.
Mm-hmm.
In our new arrangement, we've now have a new arrangement with them, which is fantastic. I think it's going to be good because they're going to be able to feed when they want to feed and not have the responsibility. And when they don't want to feed,
We feed.
then we feed. Then it's our problem. So that's good. Everybody's happy. And the chickens, did you talk about, even though I'm not here at mail call,
I
did you
did.
talk about the
I
chicken
put-
bingo?
I put the chicken bingo up online.
Yeah, it seemed like it was good. It was good. You know that what's his name? Chirpy
Chiclet.
and Chiclet.
Yeah.
Chirpy is worthless as a pooper,
I
but he's
know.
great.
She.
I took her and I put her on somebody's lap. While
Uh-huh.
Chirpy stayed there. And
Chiclet.
Sorry, Chirpy was. I put her on this little that she's patting her. Next thing I turn on, both Chirpy and the woman are asleep. I got a picture of that, but I don't know if she had signed the waiver, so I couldn't post it, but it was so cute because little Chirpy, she's like, Chirpy's yeah, but fortunately, Chiclet pulled through, and the guy that won it was like ecstatic. Oh my God, you posted him.
Oh, he was excited.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good.
Very.
How long did it take?
About 10 minutes. Yeah.
That's a good
And then I
amount
just
of
kind of
time.
let the chickens run around. Well, the chicken, because Chirpy was sleeping, run around on the floor for a little while. And there's a little kid there, so it was all good. It was some other form of entertainment.
Yes.
And they were very excited. I gave them a framed picture.
Yes.
I was going to give him a hat, but I was like, I think the framed, because I've got a couple Santa pictures, so he's going to put it in his room.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have a brand name for this, and I was thinking of Shatting World Tour. Yeah.
The Eras Tour, the Shatting World
Well,
Tour.
I mean, the Eras
Yeah.
Tour just finished. Something's got to fill the void.
I
yeah?
know. Can I get one of those
Sparkles.
outfits? Those sparkly skater girl outfits?
Yeah.
I could do that.
Yeah.
I could perform.
Yeah, you better be careful because somebody will send one in.
Right, I know. No, don't send one in.
Fugan?
I will not wear that. Although I have been wearing
Your elf.
the elf outfit.
And in fact, didn't we go down to see the lawyer and he said, "Oh look," and we sat at the table in front of him and we went, "Oh look, two elves."
2 elves.
And I was
Yes.
like, "That's not me."
Yeah,
That's
she's not an elf.
I'm
She's
not an
already
elf.
put her foot down. She's not wearing the elf
not an
outfit.
elf. Bah humbug.
Yeah, but I've worn it a couple times now.
Yes,
but
you have.
I'm not gonna wear it. We have another job tomorrow, and then I think we've got one every week, and then we've got the one on Saturday. So we're busy this week, and when I get back, we have just a slew of
That's okay.
Christmas things.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah,
it's so much to do
What's
because
on Saturday?
Ipswich.
Oh, is Ipswich like
Oh,
town
you could go.
thing?
You
Oh,
could
you're-
go.
no, you're
Oh,
already- he's gotta go.
You
Elvis
need
has
to
gotta
go.
go.
Elvis is going.
What time is it at?
1.
Well,
One
I'd
to
get,
two.
I'd get Bow coming.
And?
No, my sister's here. She could do Elvis too.
But can she do the other animal?
I do like going to hang out with Elvis though.
Yeah, my sister, and she will even wear the. She's probably watching. She has no idea about it.
Yeah, so we're right
she's going to
by her.
also wear the
Elf costume?
the elf costume. This is what she gets for not coming and helping more often. She's going to wear the elf costume. She's going to wear the elf costume. She's going to walk around
Or the Taylor Swift costume if it arrives
Oh, right,
in time.
yeah, that- out in the cold, yeah. That's what you get. Yeah. So,
Or how about she wears the elf costume and Nick wears the Taylor Swift costume?
even better.
Well, I don't
People
need a
would
lot
pay
of
for that.
persuasion to do that.
There
I
you
would
go.
do that in a
Yeah.
heartbeat, darling.
Yep.
You know what? You know I'm into all that kinky stuff.
Seriously?
All right, well, I'm leaving now.
Well, that's
yeah,
good to know.
It's probably a good idea.
Do you not want to take him with you? Honestly, he's a
No, he's all right.
liability.
I'll be all right. I can just call him. I think I kind of know what I'm buying.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
Okay.
getting a generic one that's going to be
you
not
don't need
expensive.
anything too fancy. 'Cause-
Yeah, but I don't need one a $300 one that doesn't have any.
no, you want
horsepower,
to. I'd say don't spend less than 500, but
but not more than 7.
not more than 8.
And if you can get it in a gold colour, even better. Just
Okay,
saying. Just
yeah, I
saying.
just want something that's.
Ask them if they've got any open box deals because they normally have
Great
good
idea.
open box deals.
Yeah, okay.
Down there.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we are upping our game and getting more organized because, my goal for 2025 is everything has a place and everything's in its place and everything works. Is that too much to ask?
That is an
Hang on.
unrealistic ambition.
Have you run that past your mother?
Well,
See, there you go.
that's going to be the. But I really like, today I just spend so much time running around looking for a scoop to get the goats, and it's like, and the headlamps are great because I came in here and I'm like, it's raining, I'm going to bring everybody in. Where's the headlamps? And they were
Oh,
right
the
there,
table.
right where they belonged.
Yes. And then on your head where it belonged.
Yep. So that's what we got to get to
Yeah. And, yeah.
because it really today when I was running around, I had this vision of what we were going to do with the chickens this morning. I had the whiteboard, I had the markers needed to be there, the cards needed to be there, everything was all lined up, and then
The wine.
and the wine. But I was going to use your chicken.
Bartholomew
He
wasn't
had-
feeling well
yeah, he
this
didn't feel
morning.
good today.
He had a fight with one of the other roosters last night.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to it. Says computer with most RAM, solid state drive, and lots of storage. Okay,
Yeah, get solid state drive because
that's
the less likely to get damaged. Because like the traditional hard drives, they can get broken because they're mechanical.
yeah.
A solid state drive's got no moving parts, so
Oh, okay.
less can go wrong with it, and it's faster.
Okay, solid
Yeah.
state drive. Got it.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
And if you can get 16 RAM, that's good to get.
I'm going to have to write this down. I can only remember one thing at a time. Okay.
Oh, oh, oh.
What?
Carry on, Nick, as you were.
I don't know what I was doing.
16 state.
16 gigs of RAM, and
All right.
you could end up storing a lot on it. So you probably want a reasonable size hard drive.
Yeah.
Like I would have said, I think it's 512. Minimum,
512?
ideally get a terabyte if you can. But that'd be more expensive,
Okay, so then we wanted solid state. Yeah.
What does that say?
1512 minimum.
That's the
Here, start over.
Right, you
See?
talked
See,
to
we need a little piece of paper. We know where the piece of paper is.
I know.
Because we are
I
getting
need something to
organized.
lean on.
That's
You can lean on the paper. Don't take the $2 bills, honestly.
One.
Right, let's proceed. So, yes, here we go.
16.
We did have court today,
Wow.
and it was just a virtual meeting. So Janine and I went
and it
down.
cost about $750 in legal fees, and it was ridiculous because it was
There you go.
hours. We sat there for hours,
Yes.
not very pleased, and the whole thing just got dropped. So I guess it's good that it got dropped, but still.
Well,
It
yes.
cost us a lot of money to sit there and do nothing for hours, other than listen. It was very interesting to listen to all the other cases, though. Boy,
Yes. Yes.
I thought I had it bad, but boy, they were like, Jesus. Some of them were, yeah. That one with the young girl the young girl had taken out a restraining order on the mother, so the mother was
Had to
no
move
longer-
out.
And so she's living in the house with the boyfriend, and she threatened to take out a restraining order on the
Against
boyfriend.
the boyfriend.
And he was in front of the judge saying that he's worried that he's going to get evicted from his own house, and then the girl gets to live in the house. And I was like, okay, I don't have that problem.
No. Well,
That was a good
actually,
one. That was a good one. And then God, every one of them was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like
So.
classic moments in the Ipswich court.
Yeah.
Super fun.
Yeah. So if I could, I'm not. Yeah. Those were. Yeah. Okay. Good.
So,
So that's what happened today.
bit of a waste of time, but hey,
Yeah.
it's
When
what
it was
it
a
is.
rainy day, I guess. What else?
Kept us busy, kept
And it
us out of
keeps-
trouble.
And Shep's admitting how he's enjoying this annuity fund of us just this lawsuit that'll never end. Okay.
512 minimum for the SS Salisbury.
No. The dogs are all A-OK, including Wanda,
Okay.
who's sitting in
Yeah.
Carlene's seat, but don't mention that.
And those 11. Oh, and solid state.
Kidney stones are not
Solid
pleasant.
That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Any color and gold, and we want it in gold, right?
I think Carlene is getting a lot of cards.
Gold.
Yeah, gold, obviously, and if you can get it sparkly, even better, then we'll not lose it.
Got any open box deals?
Oh, open box. Good.
And we haven't got any update in the bunny rabbit names.
Oh, right.
I wonder if anybody knows the lady Dawn and could maybe reach
Yes.
out to her.
I think Judy sent out the.
She sent out her, yeah, but we should send something in it to say, excuse me.
Don't forget, you're in charge of the names
yeah.
too.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, indeedy. Oh, they have an orange cream one out at Halloween. An orange cream what?
I think their computer.
Computer.
That might be fun. Another
Yeah.
color.
It sounds
Yeah.
more like something to eat though.
Don't eat the computer, darling.
Gosh,
no
no.
matter how hungry you are.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not into that
Okay,
crispy
so
stuff.
Mary's in charge of dogs for one more night.
Yes. Thank goodness.
That's good. Okay.
Oh.
I love the dogs.
Yeah. She's hiding up there.
There's the address. Thank you, Joanne, for putting that up. I love the balloons. Oh, the balloons at the side. So really, essentially, the court. Yeah, the court date was a non-event. Really, to be quite honest, I think the
whole thing
got dropped. The other person, I think, had a bit of a misunderstanding, and.
Yeah. So, but the only thing that okay, so that's good. All right, good. Yep.
Done.
Uh,
The event on Saturday night was lovely, and Janine had her jingle on, and she was jingling all the way.
I think we didn't go on Saturday.
I did go
Yeah.
Saturday night. Yes, I was
Yeah,
cold.
and then we all piled back,
Yep.
and I think
Yeah.
Delight had a super time.
Did Angus have fun?
See, Judy camera. She told me she wasn't going to be around today, and I can't move the camera because I don't have a computer. So I got to go buy one.
I can move the camera.
All right, but I will go buy one. But Judy she wasn't available today. So
Right, so just remember a good one.
yeah.
So the event on Saturday night was very nice. Unfortunately, the first thing Blinkin' Angus did when we got there, they've got all the great big massive Christmas planters out with bits of evergreen artfully coming out of the side. Well, it's not quite so artful because he ate the blinking stuff if he stood still long
Just
enough.
as well you didn't take the goats then.
If we didn't take the goats, they wouldn't have any evergreens left. Honestly, you stood there, somebody would be asking you about the animals, and you'd be conscious of this little vibration coming down the lead rope, and it's him going, nom, 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 mm. Oh, that stinker. Anyway, so, yes, it was lovely. It was super. But he is so naughty. And Harley she just ate the grass. She was very well behaved as well.
Harley was well behaved.
She was very good, wasn't she?
Yeah.
We just walked around and then came back.
Leslie
I tried to
says
get
she
Harley
enjoyed
and
it.
everybody to go into the back, into the Tanner barn, because there's gigantic open stalls back there with hay in there, with water, all tucked in,
You'll
and
get
they're all
there.
standing underneath the donkey.
Well, so the funny thing is, and this is quite right. So please remember that there are. I do have photographs of the Saturday event, but they've got children in them, and I don't have permission to.
I have a photograph. Where's my phone?
Where is your
It
phone?
might be in the car, but
be
I
in the
do
car.
have one where
Right,
you guys.
Janine's got one.
You guys were walking across the street. I got-
Legally, was that when the police were bringing us
Yes,
across
yes,
the street?
yes. You were in handcuffs, but I did get a copy of it.
That was just for fun.
But yeah, what was I just talking about?
Can't remember.
Oh, the Tanner barn.
Oh, the tanner barn. So, listen, if anybody gets upset about any of the animals being outside, they actually do all have shelter. They have a really beautiful couple of stalls, and they're enormous, in the tanner barn. They've got hay and they've got water.
Yep.
And they just choose not to go
no,
there
they go there in the middle of the night.
when it suits them.
When it suits them.
So they're not lost.
And they eat.
But-
Somebody eats all that hay, and
but-
they poop in there.
And they do poop in there. But I will tell you
And
another
they
thing.
tip over the water buckets.
Yes, they do. But I will tell you another thing. We have just done Meredith evening chores before we came back here.
Yeah.
And the blinking horses are all standing outside, and every single horse has a beautiful barn with sliding door.
Yeah, that they can go in and out
Yes.
as they choose.
Yes.
Yeah.
So no, they're standing in the rain.
Yeah, but right now they're all under the old Donkey Cafe with the, I hate that tarp.
Yeah.
But it does keep the weather off them. But I wish they would go. I tried to put a halter on Angus and walk him all the way into the back.
Ugh.
And he was willing to go, but not Maybelline wouldn't go. And I was like, I don't want to put him back there without Maybelline. And as soon as I finally got him back there, he turned around and ran all the way back.
Oh, was that Elvis?
Elvis.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
all right. Well, I'm going to get a computer so I can turn the camera.
Okay, that sounds like a jolly
All
good
right.
idea.
Unless I don't have Wi-Fi, so you might need to turn it for me because unless.
I'll move the camera.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
You're not going to be moving the camera tonight because you'll have to load all the software on and everything.
Yeah, I'd have to get connected. I've got a bunch of shit. Never ends, does it?
No.
Goodbye.
Okay.
I'm looking like I just stepped out of a sheep barn, and I'm going to go to Best Buy.
Nothing wrong with that.
Fashion advice. All right, bye.
Oh. Dawn, if it's any consolation, I can only see the yard camera. I can never find the blinking one in the barn. Nick can do it. How do you find the barn camera?
You mean on YouTube?
I presume so, yes.
So you need to be following two different channels. One is Goldy's Farm, yeah, and I can't remember what the other one's called.
Is it ERN?
I don't know.
It used to be Equine Rescue.
It's like
I can't find it either. I'm waiting. I'm hoping I'm going to get the answer.
I just can't. I know how I do it. I just can't remember what the names of the things you click on are. Like, I will post them in the chat to make sure everybody's got the right link.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So the other thing is the cameras. We're hoping to add at least another 2 cameras into it. We're trying to find a way to get all of the cameras, probably a bit like the Explore site, where all the cameras sit available on the one page, and you can just click to see which camera that you would like. I think it would also be quite helpful just to have the one chat instead of, there's the barn chat and then the yard chat, and so it keeps people cohesively together, and then we all know what everybody's talking about. So that's something that we're hoping Kate's fiance, not that he knows us yet, is going to be able to help us with. Now, Larky and Sizzle are just fine. They're snoozing. No, the court case wasn't dropped. I think the court case has got to go to is it the Superior Court? I think it's to go to the Superior Court. And this was, oh gosh, what was this for? I think he'd been objecting to something, but it turned out there wasn't anything for him to object to. I'm sure it'll come out in the court papers. You can see the summary of whatever it was. Now, orange cream. Did you get orange cream milk? Goodness. Is Wanda staying in... I was thinking Pennsylvania. Why is Wanda going to Pennsylvania? Wanda... I'm not sure whether or not she's going down with Janine. Is Wanda going down with Janine, Mary?
I have no idea.
Yeah, none of us have any idea. That is not unusual. So Janine, Linda, will find a picture from Saturday night. The problem I had was these children kept getting in the way. But I did have I tried to take a lovely video because in this sort of like courtyard garden they had some really loud Christmassy music set up with flashing lights. And I thought, you know what, this is a really good test to see how well Angus does with lots of noise, lots of movement, and you know, lights that were all different colours and flickering on and off. So I took him and Harley, and we stood in the middle of it. And, you know, he stood with his wee ears forward listening and didn't bat an eyelid.
Started moving like John Travolta.
Started dancing, yes, because we've got really talented donkeys. Talented donkeys. So, yes, so that was exciting, and it was nice to get out and about. And anything else interesting? Did we do anything else interesting at the weekend?
Put new windows on the condo.
We did. We put 3 new windows in the condo, which has made a tremendous difference to the heat at that end of the house, because you come in the front door and it's no longer cold.
Well, it's still a bit cold.
It's still a bit cold, but not that cold.
But it's definitely warmer.
Yes, indeedy, indeedy. So, that is us. And I haven't got any more questions on here, but look, it seems that there's questions on there. Oh. No, we don't have moderators, you can tell. I think the most you've got from a moderator is me saying, now that's just silly. Yes, the countdown clock is there. Ah, there we go. It's Goldy's Farm, Donkey Barn, and Goldy's Farm Animal Sanctuary.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. At least some people know where it is. Goodness. Okay. So, thank you very much for coming to join us.
I think for those 2 different channels, what you need to do is just make sure you're following the channel, so that, or subscribe to the channel on YouTube. And once you do that, it should come up on your YouTube homepage, and you can just click through and then find the right video to watch.
There you go. So, thank you for joining us, and we'll be back tomorrow because it's going to be Tuesday. And
So,
anything else?
no.
It's raining quite heavily. Ugh. But I think it's supposed to stop tomorrow.
Okay.
I hope. Oh, in fact, my wee white chickens will be outside. They don't like getting wet. I better go. Right, okie dokie. See you all tomorrow. Night night.